So when his wife Stella speaks about this being a matter of life and death, that is the medical evidence that was accepted by the courts of this country. Julian Assange is being prosecuted for public interest publications, for the publication of the Guantanamo Bay files, the US diplomatic cables, and the Afghan and Iraq war logs, which showed war crimes, human rights abuse around the world. Everything of evidence of war crimes, torture, rendition, illegal drone strikes, black site prisons, and so on. The US is trying to send him to prison for 175 years for publishing this material, the same publications for which he's won journalism awards the world over. We are very concerned that this, and not just us, free speech groups around the world are concerned that this is criminalising public interest journalism. The accepted medical evidence, if he's extradited, is that he'll be placed in special administrative measures, the darkest black hole of the US prison system. And the medical evidence is because of his depressive illness, his autistic diagnosis, and those prison conditions, he would be caused to commit suicide. So when his wife Stella speaks about this being a matter of life and death, that is the medical evidence that was accepted by the courts of this country. It's important to defend Julian Assange because this is a principled matter of free speech. It's not just about his case, but it's about all journalists and publishers everywhere around the world, not just in this jurisdiction in the UK, but for the precedent setting everywhere. Julian also deserves a defence. He's a fellow Australian citizen who's being pursued and persecuted in this way by the US government. We heard the US government response and our rebuttal to their case. It's clear the US is running a prosecution argument. We heard the US refusing to acknowledge the war crimes and the public interest in these disclosures in the case that they ran before the court. It remains to be seen. The judges have reserved their decision, so we'll have to wait and see what they have to say.